Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be talking about a massive hint and clue that Ned Luke's motion capture artist and voice actor gave us to where he's actually located in Red Dead Redemption 2. So, quick overview. Michael DeSanta is captured and voiced by Ned Luke. And Michael DeSanta, as you know, is one of the three protagonists of Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, Ned Luke actually is in Red Dead Redemption 2. He's featured in the credits, and he's confirmed this on Twitter, that he is indeed in Red Dead Redemption 2, but he's kept what his role is as a mystery. And he's only given us a few details and some cryptic clues as to where we might find him. And there's been some similar looking characters, similar sounding characters, but no one's been able to put their finger on exactly what it is. Well, a couple of days ago, he actually made a video on a website called Cameo, where you can actually request that he record a line of dialogue for you. And it sounds awesome to hear like Michael DeSanta wish you happy birthday or something along those lines, or to tell your friend to get better soon or something like that. It's a really cool website. I'll leave Ned Luke's Cameo in the description if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Well, he was doing a cameo for someone, and they actually asked where he was in Red Dead Redemption 2, and Ned Luke gave a mega hint. Take a listen to this.
He asked about my restaurant. No, the restaurant's gone, not there anymore. I said, gave my wife the choice. L.A., New York. She picked New York. We came back to New York, and that's when I got Grand Theft Auto 5. So no, that restaurant's not there anymore. You want to know where I am in Red Dead? Dude, that's a mystery. You got to find me. But I will tell you this. If you like moonshine, it's not a bad place to look. And remember, you forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this ain't one of them. Danville Kid! Boom! Let's go!
All right, so that is a huge hint. He tells us that it has to do with moonshiners. Now, there's a lot of moonshiners in Red Dead Redemption 2. In fact, a lot of Chapter 3 has to do with, moonshine and the battle between the Greys and the Braithwaites, but I think that his role is significantly smaller than someone that appears in a main mission. So I actually stumbled across this chance encounter the other day, and I think this might be one of the guys that Ned Luke is talking about. So sort of near Catfish Jackson, which is south of Braithwaite Manor, you'll likely find these two guys that are sort of camping in a big tent area. And if you approach them, at first it sounds like they want nothing to do with you and they're going to shoo you away. But as it turns out, they actually need your help. And this is what happens.
Hey, I'd keep moving if I was you. What did I tell you? Get the hell out of here!
Hey, calm down. Maybe you can help us. It ain't like this is going well.
Really? Ah, shit. Nothing to lose, I suppose. Come on. The truth is, mister, our last batch of shine didn't turn out so good. You think you can help us with locating some ingredients? We could reward you for your troubles.
Why not? World could always use more moonshine, right?
You know, wild tobacco might give us the rich, earthy flavor we are looking for. Tobacco's got big green leaves and sometimes flowers white.
See you fellas once I'm done gardening.
All right, I know you'll find us some plants.
Some kind of witch's brew you're cooking up for sure.
Hey, mister, you gonna find us some plants?
Lots of flavors about with all these plants and herbs nearby. You grab what you can, bring them back, and we'll see how they mix.
Okay, so these two guys right here are moonshiners, and they need your help gathering some tobacco to complete their product. So is one of these two characters either the voice work or the motion capture work of Ned Luke? Well, let's take a closer look. So the guy on the left leaning up against the barrel, he potentially could be Ned Luke. If you take a closer look at him, the face looks kind of similar, Again, try not to envision Michael DeSanta here because that might like skew your vision of what you think he's supposed to look like. But I can kind of see the facial features, but at the same rate, I kind of can't because, you know, who's to say that it's exactly based off of Ned Luke? And then the other guy that's sitting down, his face is kind of hard to see because he's leaning down and he has a hat on. Could it be Ned Luke's character? I'm not too sure. Did either of them sound like it to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, long story short, these guys want us to find some Indian tobacco, which luckily for us can actually be found pretty close by. Like if you just travel to the north, you'll find some Indian tobacco sort of by the road or by the fence of that little farm area. And then you need to return to the moonshiners, and this is what will happen.
So, what's on the menu? Tell us what you got in the mix and we'll give it a taste.
All right. I'm gonna give this a taste. Well, ain't so tasty, but dang if I don't get a prickly feeling. Real sharp.
Well, that sounds kinda interesting. Why don't we rest up a spell and then whip up another batch later on? We got a rare victual in that chest there. Take it. I'd say you earned it.
Very generous, thanks. I'll see you two around, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that was pretty neat. We basically, I don't know if we fix the moonshiners recipe there, but they give us access to some chest and we can actually take it, which is pretty cool. It contains some moonshine, ironically enough, and some aged pirate rum. So cool stuff right there. Some nice little provisions that you get just for helping out these moonshiners. Now, they said something interesting. They said that they would try and whip up another batch like another day. So what I did is I ended up sleeping and then I returned the next day. But unfortunately, when I returned, they were gone. So I don't think there's any follow-up to this chance encounter. But I did want to run this one more time because I wanted to try an alternative outcome. I was still going to help them, obviously, because that's the only way in which we'd be talking to them. But I wanted to like antagonize them at the end, and I also wanted to steal some of the stuff that they had too. So I reloaded my save, and I came back, and I successfully collected the Indian tobacco for them. And this time, instead of greeting them at the end, we are going to antagonize them and steal from them.
All right, then. Don't both of you drink that poison, at least.
Stupid ass.
Don't go drinking all your product now.
Who do you think you are, mister?
Hey, that's ours, you son of a bitch.
Okay, so they were none too pleased when we started stealing all of their crackers and provisions and stuff like that. And then it just ultimately led to a massive firefight where we started beating each other up. I was trying to lasso and hogtie them. But getting back to the main point of this video, do you think that one of these two characters is either the acting work of Ned Luke or the voice work of Ned Luke? I certainly think it's possible. Remember, it has to do with moonshine, and it's also not going to be like a main character who already has like an actor that has claimed their work. It would be someone, let's just say, less significant like this, like a side character that might not have a specific name, thus won't be credited as someone specific in the credits, but will still appear there. And that's where we see Ned Luke. So I'm interested to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think of this? Do you think it is Ned Luke? Do you think it's someone totally different? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching, Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.